this computer. Here we go. All right, hello everybody. Today is Monday, 7 o'clock p.m. on May 20th, and this is our second Power Hour. And normally we have other leaders that are hosting this with me, but today y'all are just stuck with me. I'm so sorry. But we're good. Petra had a very busy day and was running behind on this evening, so it was a help to her for me to go ahead and host her part. And then Emily is with her family tonight. Charlene is at a revival, and Wendy and Jolie have actually had flooding in their area, serious flooding. A lady was actually killed in a mudslide, so pray for them and their community. So anyway, I am here to host this with you. I am Lydia Riley. I'm a Silver Executive Leader with Avon. I've been with Avon 17 years, and I have 4 children who are my absolute treasures, and now they are young adults. And they were 5, 3, 1, and 2 months old when I started with Avon. So now, you know, they're 22, 21, 19, and 17. They've grown up with this company. And this has just become, the Climbin Diamonds team is a national team, and just, it's been an unbelievable journey. It's gone beyond my big dreams, and I had pretty big dreams, so, and it's gone beyond that. So y'all are all a part of this. Tracy is with us from Maine, and then we have Frednika from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Sarah Lawson is from Arkansas. Welcome. And Michaela is from Illinois. So that's who our guests today. They're all going to be receiving a special gift for joining in. So they're going to be receiving our diamond pen in honor of them taking the time this evening. All right, so at these power hours, these are geared specifically for new representatives, and I want y'all to feel free to jump in, have a calculator handy. We're going to talk a little bit about how much you'd like to earn as a new representative and the current incentives. So that's what we're going to be going over today. I'm going to start sharing my screen. So give me just a minute to get all that up for you. And let's see here. I'm going to share these screens. Okay, so you should be able, let me move this out of the way. There we go. All right, so do y'all see the Kickstart screen? Is that what you're, okay, good. And like I said, feel free to interact with me, okay? Y'all can jump in, you can ask questions at any time. So for new representatives, in their first 7 campaigns, Avon has this new Kickstart opportunity. It is the best program I've ever seen for new representatives. And Charlene and I often say, she's one of my, she's been with me for over 15 years, so we've done a lot together. And we often talk about, you know, if this had been available to us when we were new, our businesses would have grown so much faster and better from the very beginning. Even though we did a lot and we thought we were making good money, y'all have an amazing opportunity. So I just want you to know how amazing this is, how fabulous this is. And basically what it is Avon, I'm going to scroll down. So your first 7 campaigns, Avon, the first order, no matter what, you're going to earn 40% on everything. Avon has never done that before. It used to just be where you would earn 40% on the core items, like, you know, our Skin So Soft, our Renew, our makeups, but you would only earn 20% on, and that's still a great earnings, but on outside items like our clothing, you know, things like that. Well, now for new representatives, Avon has it where you can earn 40% on everything. So I love that. So make sure y'all maximize this opportunity. And we were talking beforehand, and I know like Sarah is on track for her Kickstart. Tracy's been working hard on her Kickstart goals. Michaela as well is fixing to become a bronze ambassador. And we're going to look at that piece of this here in just a minute. Frednika, I didn't specifically check in with you on your goals, but I believe you're brand new. Am I correct in that? So this will be an opportunity that you'll really get to tap into. So the first campaign, 40% on everything, no matter what your order is. By that second campaign, you want to make sure that you hit your sales goals of $150. and then you're going to earn 40% on everything again. On your third campaign, and a campaign is every 2 weeks, feel free to ask questions, if something I'm covering isn't clear, so y'all can jump in at any time. The third campaign, your goal would be $200. Again, earn 40% on everything. The fourth campaign, your goal is $250. You can see what Avon is doing. They're gradually helping you every 2 weeks to increase your customer orders. So you're reaching out to new people, growing your business by a little bit each campaign, by $50. By the end of this Kickstart, on that seventh campaign, they've helped you to grow your business by setting little goals for you and rewarding you along the way. They've brought you to the place where you're bringing in $400 orders a campaign. Now, this is an amazing place to be, because with those type of orders, you would be a President's Club member within a 1-year cycle. President's Club is locked in at 40%, and you're also earning a great opportunity here with a $400 order with our normal earnings chart. That earns at 40%. So it builds you to where you can be earning 40% on a consistent basis, and then be rewarded for that. Well, look at the money along the way that you're earning from sales. And then there's something else. This is my favorite piece. As you get to know me, you will find out that leadership is my absolute favorite part of Avon. And because that's why I have you and every member of my team, is because of this amazing opportunity with the leadership opportunity, just bringing people in into the team. So you can do that as well. I know Michaela and Tracy both have tapped into this. You receive a $50 bonus for every qualified recruit who joined your team within the incentive time frame, and there's no limit. So this is exclusively for you in addition to your other earnings. And you can earn $50 per person that joins your team. Normally it's $20. But for you, while you're new in the first 7 campaigns, Avon's increasing that to $50 for you. So look what that could look like for you. Let's think about your mom, your aunt, and your best friend. Okay, let's say that they want to help you have some fun. They want to get all their Avon at 40% off. There is absolutely no obligation. So they come in, open a little $25 Avon membership account to get their personal products. And then within their first or second order, between them and their friends or family and just their own personal items a lot of times, or maybe people from work, anyway, they hit that $150. When that happens and they pay for it, Avon gives you $50 per person. So you can see how easy that really is to achieve. That could be an extra $150 for you. You don't have to stop there. If you bring on 5, look at that. It could be a $250 bonus. 10 could be $500. 20 could be a $1,000 bonus just with this one piece of Kickstart. So a qualified recruit, remember, is someone that has a $150 on-time order within their first or second campaign and pays for it. All right? So that is what Kickstart is about. Do any of you have any questions about this before I move on to some ideas? Yes, Sarah? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, I was trying to I had you full screen, so I couldn't find it. So I have a recruit, but he's not quite to 150. Mm-hmm. Is it against the rules for me to buy something from him?
Okay, let's go into daily care collection. All right, I think that's going to lead us right into our next piece. For example, what is his name? What is your new recruit's name? Is it Jason?
Yes.
Jason Leavitt?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. We've had several men join our team lately, and he's one of the names that I remembered. So congratulations, Sarah, on bringing him into our team. Here is an amazing way to help your new person and yourself reach your goals each time. For example, Sarah says, Jason is almost at that 150 mark. Okay. How can he reach that goal? This is how. This is our 7-piece daily care collection. It's $19.99. So basically, it's worth $20 in award sales. And remember, you're billing at 40%. So this entire 7 pieces only costs $12 for the representative. So let's say Jason or yourself, Sarah, let's say you're at $180 for your third campaign coming up in campaign 12. What you could do is go ahead and order this daily care collection, tack it onto your order, and that would bring you up to that $200 point. You can sell this all day long for what you have invested in it. You can sell the one Skin So Soft original bath oil that is originally $20 itself. So you could sell that one product at $12 and you would already have covered your cost of this bundle. And bear in mind, this is a special offer for your representatives. So you can always utilize this bundle to text it out to family, friends. And when Emily is presenting this is usually her part of the presentation. She just reminds you, we send you the picture of this flyer when you join Avon. It's also available on youravon.com at your homepage. This is a readily available flyer. And you can just copy and paste this. And she said it's so much more powerful to actually text your friend, let them know, hey, I've started my new Avon business. I'm so excited. This is an amazing offer, exclusive for only, new representatives, and I can give you these products, all 7 for $19.99. How many would you like to order? And usually when you text 10 people with this offer, usually you're going to easily sell 2 to 3 to 5, because sometimes one customer will want 2 or 3 just for themselves, okay, because there's no limit to this. So Sarah, in answer to your question, I would encourage Jason to go ahead and order however many of these he would need to hit his goal, okay? And then you and him can work together to make sure that he gets these sold, because if people just know about them, they're going to sell. There's just no doubt they're going to sell. And I've personally helped representatives sell hundreds of these because it's a phenomenal offer. So you can put it on social media. You can text it out personally. Hello, Petra. Thanks for joining us. We've got several special representatives on the line here, and we're on our daily care collection now, as you can see. So, this is just a fantastic offer that we can give to our customers, that you can offer to your customers. I can't offer this. This is not something I can get. So this is something that Avon has given you a tool to help to reach your Kickstart goals each campaign. These are great to have on hand for teacher gifts. These are our biggest selling items. So it never hurts to have a couple of these in stock. And I personally don't recommend having a lot of Avon stock. But all that to say, when you're only investing $12 in 7 full-size products, I definitely recommend having a few of these on hand. So, Sarah, what do you think about that idea?
I will try. I suggested that to him this weekend, and he just, he said, well, I ordered one, but I don't want to order anymore. I don't know.
Okay.
He's not here, right? So I don't really know how into this he is.
Sure.
And so I don't know.
Can I make a suggestion? How close is he to the 150?
The other day he was only at 65.
That's still a little ways to go. If he could make it to 100, I would go ahead and order those extra bundles. And if you need help selling them, let me tell you, I can help you sell them.
Yeah. We would help. We would help with that. Yeah, just to help him to find the customers for those. But we can have that conversation after this, since it's being recorded. We'll move on. And Sarah, congratulations on your recruit, first of all. And then congratulations on being that type of upline that wants to ensure his success. So that's incredible. And Avon has given him tools to be very successful. So, we'll be glad to work with you and him on a game plan, to help make sure he hits that 150 goal. It is doable. All right. We're going to move right along here because I know everyone has probably family and things going on this evening. Let's look at the double the promotion bonus. And Petra, you're just now jumping in, so I'm going to give this to you, and we'll just bounce it back and forth. But go ahead and tell us what you think about this and what it means for new representatives.
Well, this is one of these fantastic incentives that Avon just recently came up with. This is still pretty new. The Kickstart program's been in play for a while, but they started to earn the double promotion bonus. And what this means is if you really work hard at it and you advance your leadership titles, you can get double the bonus. So in other words, let's say you put in 3 to 5 people and you got your first big $1,000 and more order. They will not just give you a $500 bonus for promoting to bronze ambassador. They will double that. You will get $1,000. Now they will split that up over the next 3 campaigns, and you got to meet your goals then. But each time you're going to get a part of that $1,000. So, I mean, $1,000 extra in 60 days. Yeah. Who can't use that, right? So let's say you double that up the next campaign and you become a silver ambassador. It's just a matter of putting people into your team and getting them to place their qualifying orders, and then fill in whatever you need to with your own orders to get to the next level. We will help with that. We will do whatever we can to promote your business and to help you find new team members. But you know, if we see that you're serious about this, we're right here to help you. If you go to Gold Ambassador, that's only $2,000 in team sales, right? So that's $2,000 in bonuses. Could you not use that money? At Bronze Leader, that's just the top of the cream there that you can reach within a few weeks. And that's $1,500 regular. They're going to give you $3,000. What bill could you pay with that $3,000? Or what would you do? What vacation would you go on? How could you help your kids with that money? I mean, imagine you could do this in 6, 7, 8 weeks. It takes a lot of work. It's hard work, but you can do that. And that's what they do right now for promotion bonuses. Your regular bonuses of $500, $750, $1,000, $1,500 are going to be doubled as soon as you reach that goal.
Thank you, Petra. And if you notice, the rapid promotion timing, and this chart is available under the leadership tab at youravon.com, so you can look at it. Basically, you want to just focus on your first step. Now, if you've already passed your 3 campaigns, then you could move on to the next step. And as long as you hit the next one within 6 campaigns, they will still double this bonus for you. Yep. So this is Bronze Ambassador. I'm not going to overwhelm you. The Bronze Ambassador can be reached with just 3 people on your team. It's easier with 5, and we recommend 5, but you can reach it with just 3 people. And you and your team all together hitting $1,000 in team sales. And don't let that number scare you. We have representatives that do this all the time that are always consistently earning these bonuses within our team. So like Petra said, if you just get the people in there, the numbers just start happening for you. And of course, we're there to help encourage and help with ideas with your new team members. And we want to push everything in one campaign so that you get your title of Bronze Ambassador. And if you do that within your first 3 campaigns, instead of a $500 bonus, Avon is doubling it to $1,000. Now, the beauty of this is these bonuses are available at all times. So if you're coming in on this and you're already in on your 6th campaign, that's okay. You can make a $500 bonus from making it to Bronze Ambassador. It is split into 4 payments. And if you have any questions about this, once you get started into putting someone in on your team, let us know and we'll be glad to answer questions. But we want to just tap in on this because this is a huge opportunity. And you're going to make so much more money off of a team member than you could ever off of them ordering Avon from you as a customer. So just always think about that. Never be afraid to convert even your best customers into a team member, because usually if it's your best customer, guess what? They're going to be your best team member, and you can earn just multiplied amounts of money versus addition types of money from a customer. Okay, so I wanted to tap into that idea.
Can I tell you something real quick? While we're talking about that, is people are going like, "Ooh, but if I make that 1,000 and I get to bronze ambassador, then how am I going to maintain that for the next 3 campaigns so I get my payments, right?" Well, remember, you're not going to stop there. You're not going to go to bronze ambassador and, okay, this is it, I'm arrived and I'm not going to go any further. You're going to be working on becoming a silver ambassador. As a part of that, you will have larger and larger group earnings or group award sales, and you'll automatically hit that $1,000 sales to remain a bronze ambassador.
And the beauty of that is there are several ways, because it's you and your people. So let's say you have a big order of $400 or $500, then you're only depending on the rest of your team. If they each had 150 and you had 3 team members, there's $450 right there on top of your 500. That's $950. So, between when you're that close, of course, just a $50 more order, you're right there at the $1,000. So it's all about teamwork, and your upline leaders are here to support you on this. So we're just planting that seed, and we're not going to overwhelm you on that, but we are planting that seed. And I will guarantee you, if you're interested in making a lot of money with Avon, leadership is the way to go. Petra, share about your income just a little bit. We won't take a lot of time.
Okay, well, I quit my job 2 years after starting to work Avon seriously, because Avon replaced my income as a full-time manager for a store. And here we are 6 years later, and I'm making 3 times as much as I made as a manager of that store. So if you're serious, there is serious money in team building.
There really is. And Petra will soon be a bronze executive leader. And that she's making great money now, but that money will be, even larger. And the beauty of this is it's for you just as it's for us. However, it's easier for you to move quicker because of all the amazing incentive that Avon has to offer. So it is an amazing opportunity. All right.
The thing that I always want to tell people is, I've been where you're at today. I've been there. Mm-hmm. I was in the same place. I started at the same point. Mm-hmm. Lydia started at the same point. Mm-hmm. Here I am, I'm 63 years old. I didn't start this until I was over 55. And yet, it is just happening. And it's not like I had a huge circle of friends. I'm actually a recluse. I didn't know a lot of people. So for me to make it this far tells me anybody can do this. Anybody that is willing to work this hard and just follow the directions. You're getting so many directions. You're getting so much advice. You're getting so much help from your leadership, from your Avon University. Everywhere you turn around, you're getting help. There's absolutely no reason why you can't do this.
That's right. And the beauty of Avon is you can choose. If you're not interested in growing a team, that's okay. You don't have to. You can keep selling. And when it's a good time for you, or if you have someone approach you or your best friend says, hey, you're having a lot of fun with this Avon thing, I'd like to give it a try. It can be all about timing. But if you want to move fast, the bonuses are doubled for you as a new representative. Now, here's something that we're going to do. I hope each of you went ahead and got your calculator. So get your calculators out. And I'm getting mine as well, right here in my desk drawer. So here is a question for you. How much money do you want to earn over the next 2 weeks with Avon? And we're going to give you a formula to figure out, okay, how big would my order need to be? So does anyone have a specific number that you would like to earn over the next 2 weeks that would make a difference for you and your family? Who wants to go first and throw a number out there? What about you, Frednika? What would you like to earn over the next 2 weeks?
2 weeks, I'll say just for start now, I would say probably 1,000 to start.
Okay. So you want to make $1,000 in 2 weeks time with Avon on your first order?
No, that's too high. I mean, no, not my first order.
Okay, let's go with the first order. About what would you like to make in your first 2 weeks?
My first 2 weeks, I'll say 300.
Okay, there we go. Let's take the 300 number, get your calculator out, and each one of you go ahead and get that number that you have in your mind. It might be 200 that would make a difference for you. It might be 500 that you need over the next 2 weeks. But get your calculators and then take that number and multiply it by 2.5, okay? So Frednika, we're running that number. Okay. So you would need to have an order of about $750 for you to profit the $300 that you're needing, okay? Now, let's divide that. Those daily care bundles cost $20 a piece. So what if, and you're not just going to sell those, but what if we were just depending on those? If we were depending only on those, that 750 divided by 20, you would need to sell about 37 bundles to hit your goal to make $300. Okay? So that can kind of break it down for you what your sales goal needs to be. Now, if you need to hit $700 in 2 weeks, then that you would need to have $350 order each week. You need to be connecting with customers. The average customer order is around $25. So if we divided that $350 a week by $25, you would need to be getting about 14 customer orders a week. So that would be about 2 a day or 3 a day if you're just working a 5 business day week. So you can see, and Petra was just in the What's New, and that was one of the things she said. I'm looking at, I framed my leader's page here. She said, set goals by knowing where you want to be at this time next year. Then review the numbers and how much you'll need to earn. By breaking down the amount by months, campaigns, and weeks, you'll see that you truly can achieve it. Work every incentive. Even if you're not sure you'll reach it, you have nothing to lose. And that's by Petra Pinkham right here with us, our Avon superstar. So the bottom line is, Frednika, you can do this. You can make that $300 that you need if you're servicing about 2 or 3 customers every day. So that would mean that you need to text 5 people each day, or talk to 5 different friends or family members. Make sure you're always carrying books with you when you're going to the gas station or the grocery store, wherever you're going. Make sure that you have your Avon book, a business card, samples, something that shares the Avon opportunity. And then look for a smiling face, and then approach with a compliment and bridge that conversation over to Avon to get that potential customer, or maybe even a new team member. Now, here's another thought. If you're needing to make a larger amount of money, you had mentioned $1,000. That would be a really big order, okay? That would be a $2,500 order. That would be, just to be honest, that would take a lot of work, okay? I'm not going to beat around the bush about that. That would take a lot of work. That'd be about 100 customers ordering from you. Well, what if you went not just making money from sales, but what if you thought about the big picture, making money from your team? $1,000 could be earned by getting 3 people to start Avon. So instead of looking at 100 customers, you could get the same potential bonus with 3 people starting their own Avon business. So do you see the power of numbers by getting people to give Avon a try? Okay. So great sharing. Thank you, Frednika. And we are cheering for you. Make sure you write that goal down and what you're going to do to achieve it. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Okay. Anyone else want to share their goal for the campaign? What they'd like to make over the next 2 weeks? What would make a difference for you? Everyone's on mute. There's Sarah. Okay.
I want to take my daughter to the beach.
Okay.
And it's going to be, I need $600.
There you go. I love it. Thank you. That is a very definitive goal. We call that a SMART goal. It's specific. It's measurable. The A is it achievable, Petra? Do you remember?
Achievable.
And then R is
realistic.
Realistic. And then T is the time frame. Now, when do you want to take your daughter to the beach?
I've got a month off this summer.
Good. Okay.
Between the middle of June and the middle of July. So
awesome. So this is a very smart goal because
so she's got 4 weeks.
It's realistic
to make it.
Yeah, it's realistic. It's a very realistic goal, and you've got a specific time, and it's measurable. You know what you're needing to make. Okay, so you said this trip would cost about $600. Is that right? Okay, so if you just hit it with just sales, we take that 600 times 2.5, which would be about a $1,500 order. If we use the daily care bundles only to hit that goal, if you sold 75 daily care bundles, you could make this goal with just sales. Now, here's the beauty of it. You could text all of your family, send them a picture of your beautiful little daughter. How old is she?
She's 3.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so a heart melter. Okay. If you sent me a picture of your little 3-year-old and then sent me the flyer, the daily care bundle, and said, I need to sell 75 of these. So what is her name?
Rosa.
So Rosa and I can go to the beach this summer. Okay? I may not even need or like the daily care bundle, but because of that adorable little 3-year-old, getting her to the beach, chances are I'd buy at least 2 or 3 of those, okay?
Post it on Facebook.
Yes, post it on Facebook, text it out to friends and family, set a specific goal. I'm going to sell 75 of these so we can go to the beach this summer. And then set that money aside just for your beach fund, okay? Now, that would be one way of achieving it. Or, for example, with Frednika, if you were to start an Avon team and you had 3 people, you get your title of bronze ambassador. We're looking at $125 to $250 because you're still getting $50 per person. So easily about $250 or more, depending on where you are in the Kickstart program. The very first time you hit your goal, you're going to get a check for that, okay? If you hit it, 4 out of 5 campaigns, you would get your full potential bonus. You would make that $600 or $700 right there with the team, okay? So you can see, that's the beauty of Avon. There's different ways of making money with this company through either sales, building a team, or both. And I love both. But if I want to make big money and I have a big goal, me personally, I'm going to go with leadership all the time. That's how we're going to hit my specific goals, because the money is multiplied instead of added. Because you're not just depending on your efforts, but you're getting the efforts of all these other people involved. But it can be done either way. So how does that sound to you, Sarah? Is it something you would be willing to give a try?
It is. I'm just having problems finding people who want to sell.
Okay. And we don't use the word sell. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm so glad you said that, because that is a word that, for whatever reason, if I were to ask you, do you want to sell Avon? Usually the answer will be no. But if I said, let's say you called me and you had an order, let's say you're really excited about Aspira, and you've got, let's say you went with the Metabolism Boost set. And that is about $100. Or let's just say you went with the Vitamin for $25. These are great products, a great price point. And then your next question to your customer would be, how would you like to get that at 40% off? And what would their answer probably be?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would probably be, wow, really? How does that work? And then that's where you could say, well, if you just start an Avon account, it's like a personal membership. You'll get all your products as a new account member at 40% off, and there's no obligation. So it's incredible. Nothing to lose. Let's give it a try. And so when you have that approach where they can just try it, see if they like it, and they can keep that Avon account the rest of their life and just get a personal discount. They're always guaranteed 20%. Or they could try it 1 or 2 campaigns, have fun with the 40%, and say, you know what, I don't think this is exactly what what I was looking for, and they can stop. There's no obligation, but they still get that 40% off of everything, and you still get your bonus of $50 per person that just gives Avon a try. So, Sarah, think about words like that. Think about, open your own Avon account, start your own business. Usually just the Avon membership is a really fun way of presenting it. Petra, do you want to jump in on this?
Yeah, it's like if you were to join Sam's Club as a membership, you're paying what, $40 now? Just for a Sam's Club membership, so you can go shop at their wholesale prices, which isn't that much cheaper than when you go to Walmart to begin with. So many places now offer memberships for discounts. And I think that Avon is a great opportunity for people to start out with a discount. And then if they like it, find out that they can actually make some really good income with that.
Yeah.
I like that. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. And, you can always just go with the line, hey, we're really working to get to the beach, and I need 3 of you to just do me a favor and give Avon a try. There's so many people that have come into Avon as a whole across the nation, and there's a lot that have come into our team to give Avon a try, and they've fallen in love with it. The beauty of it is there is no obligation. So we're not going to be twisting their arm, if they decide they want to quit, that they can just quit, or they can enjoy a personal discount, or they can, start earning a 6-figure income, as they build their Avon business. That's the beauty of it. They can
that's how I got started, right? I signed up with Avon to be a customer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I was signing up to be a representative. So for the first 2 years of my Avon career, I just bought stuff from myself. And then when Lydia explained to me how I could make money with this, I decided to really take a serious look and work it. And the result is here.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of Avon. So it can be tailored to every person's specific needs and wants. It can be a personal account where they enjoy their lipstick and their beauty and their wellness products at a great discount, or it can be this huge business, where they're supporting their family. And in my case, that's my situation. Now, different from Petra, when I joined Avon, I joined because my best friend told me that she had seen an ad in the newspaper. It cost $20 to join Avon back then. And you'd earn 40%. And my husband had just recently abandoned my 4 children and myself, and I desperately wanted to stay home with my kids. I did not want to leave them to go work a public job. And so when I heard it was just $20 to join, I could earn 40%, I jumped on it. And so in my case, I came in with the full intention of, I'm going to make this business work. I'm going to sell Avon, and I'm going to support my family with this. And and that's the beauty of it. I mean, people come in for all different reasons, and they can do that. There's no obligation, and we can suit their individual needs. Okay, well, we have covered a lot, and I know we've talked a lot about the team building part of it, and that wasn't necessarily my intention. But when you get me talking about leadership, that usually happens. So, because I know firsthand how much it works, it's an amazing, amazing opportunity. So I'm very passionate about it. But For starters, let's just kind of hit the high point. For a new representative, you've basically got 3 beginning goals. You want to tap into Avon U. And I'm going to let Petra, she knows a little bit more about this than I do. So just talk a little bit about Avon U, and then we'll finish up here.
Okay, just right quick, if you have not been there yet, go ahead and go to your account, and there is a tab on the top that says Avon U Training. When you open that up, it will give you the option to take an orientation class. Go ahead and take that. It's really short. It's really easy. You can pause it if you have to, if you're in the middle of something, and pick back up where you left off. It is really user-friendly, and it's actually fun. It's not like a class where you sit and learn and have to take notes and all, nothing like that. And then there is the first course is really important, especially if you're right at the beginning of your business, because it talks about how to find customers, how to get started. It gives you lots of great ideas. And then it just keeps going from there. It helps you build your business.
All right. So first steps, thank you, Petra. Get involved with Avon U and go ahead and start taking the training. And then secondly, utilize the daily care bundle that we talked about. Sell as many of those as possible, because every one you sell, you're making $8. So we're going to issue a challenge. Text 10 people the flyer, okay? See how many you sell. Ask them at the end, say, how many of these would you like to order? If you sell 10, that's $80 in your pocket, okay? Let's say you sell 3, that's $24. You know, that can go a long way on a tank of gas for you. You know, these are just some great steps for new representatives. Okay, so log into begin your Avon U training. Start utilizing the daily care bundle to build sales and earnings for you. And then thirdly, look at your Kickstart goals and work hard each campaign to hit your Kickstart goal, because that is how you're going to maximize your earnings. 40% on everything. And then, you know, as you get into your business and decide, hey, I would love to bring someone on board, it's $50 per person, in addition to the $500 and $1,000 bonus for advancing title, $50 per person in your Kickstart, in addition to sales. Now, if you want to just do sales, you can 40% hit your Kickstart goals. And in your kit, you got a big magnet that you can put, if you're like me, it would probably go in the refrigerator. And that is a great way just to keep up with each of your goals. There it is. Yep. Thank you, Petra. So follow your Kickstart goals, take your training, and then utilize the daily care bundle. And then if you have any questions, all you have to do is just come to your upline leader or myself. You'll have my cell phone number, and that's for your use at any time. And you have amazing leaders. I can just tell you that. The leaders in the Climbin Diamonds team are national achievers. They are pinnacle, top 20 in the nation in multiple categories. So you've got the support of the best, okay? An amazing team. And one final piece, make sure you've joined our Facebook team page, the Climbin Diamonds. If you use social media, we have a team page for the Climbin Diamonds, and it's for members only. It's not for outside Avon representatives. It's for Climbin Diamonds only. Petra, why do you think that's beneficial for new representatives? What's some of the stuff happening on there?
Well, first of all, I want to make sure that when you go to Facebook and you put in the title, it's the Climbin Diamonds.
Thank
and
you.
There's no G in climbing.
Yes.
So just make sure you type it in right so you actually find our page. The thing that most of my newer people in the downline find really good is that they can go and ask questions on there anytime. Somebody's going to be on there, probably quicker than we can answer your questions, to answer your question right there. With being in leadership, I have found myself being in a lot of meetings and traveling a lot, and so I can't always answer right away when people have questions. So if it takes me longer than a minute to answer your question, you might actually get an answer faster on Facebook. So and there is such a wealth of knowledge because all of our leaders are on that Facebook site. So you don't have to be in their downline or be part of who they are mentoring for them to answer your questions. They answer your question just simply because you're a Climbin Diamond, just like we are.
That's right. So it might be your Avon aunt. It might be your Avon grandma. It might be your cousin on the first side, you know. But anyway, Petra's right. There's amazing support on that group page, and it's a lot of fun. And you can post yourself, you know, share your exciting things that are going on. We all rejoice with you, congratulate you. So feel free to utilize the Climbin Diamonds page to its full extent. We're going to stop the recording. And thank y'all for joining us. You don't have to get off. We can chat for just a little bit after I stop the recording. And again, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Petra, all of your valuable inputs.
I'm going to go ahead and sign off. You all have a good night.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.